Hey everyone, this is Heart Capricorn. Today I want to discuss what it really means when a Capricorn needs space. There are various reasons as to why a Capricorn may withdraw, or you may notice that we're just, having more solitude time and just taking time to ourselves. There are many reasons. And the issue that many Capricorns have when it comes to having people in our lives is when we do take these times where we disappear maybe, or when we are kind of standoffish, people tend to take that personally. And the one thing about a Capricorn that you must understand is that when we are taking this time to ourselves to self-reflect and to just step back and just get a new perspective on things, it's really nothing personal, and it absolutely has nothing to do with you most of the time. Now, Capricorns will step back and separate ourselves from bad situations or bad people. But for the most part, if you know you have a bond with a Capricorn and you know the Capricorn cherishes you, it's just something that you must understand and not take personal when it comes to Capricorns needing our solitude. And so just to give you a little bit more insight as to why Capricorns may, I don't want to keep saying disappear, because we don't disappear, but we do just take time to ourselves where you may not have that connection with us for a little bit, but deep down inside, we're always there for you. We always are thinking about you, and we always love you. And your spot in our lives has not changed. It's just that we're taking time to ourselves and we are craving that solitude. So I just want to give you just a little insight into why a Capricorn may do these things and may just need our space. And don't take it so personal, because I feel like everyone in this world needs to take time to themselves and be okay with sitting with themselves to figure things out sometimes. It is absolutely okay. The first reason why a Capricorn may be craving our solitude may be the fact that we are feeling overwhelmed at the moment. Now, in general, for many Capricorns, sometimes interacting with other people can be extremely draining to us. Sometimes we just need our space and our time to regroup and get our mind back on track and just get prepared for the next interaction. I mean, sometimes that is honestly necessary. And when people get overwhelmed, sometimes they just sit in that overwhelming feeling, or they don't address what is really going on. And the one thing about a Capricorn is we are always going to sit back and take that time to reflect. And we're going to take time to ourselves when we feel like it is absolutely necessary. We're not going to overlook it or ignore those feelings. And honestly, when you are able to just take that step back when you're feeling overwhelmed, it just allows you to be able to come back to the situation that you're facing or the person that you're facing better than ever. When you're able to take that time alone and just think about things and sit with yourself and just reflect and just find new meanings to life, or to look at things from a different perspective, it's just only going to make things better in your life. And so if you are feeling overwhelmed, no matter who you are, take that time to yourself to just get your life back on track. And at the end of the day, no matter who you are, you should always be able to recognize when it is time to take time to yourself and pamper your emotions and your mental well-being. You don't always have to be on 1,100% of the time because everybody expects that of you. No, if you are feeling overwhelmed, take a step back, take time to yourself, and reflect over what is going on in your life in general. And like I said, you will be able to come back even better. And when it comes to Capricorns, we are constantly doing personal reflections, and we just honestly operate the best when we are not feeling overwhelmed or letting life drag us down. And so, yes, taking time to ourselves, having our solitude is always going to be top priority to Capricorns. And the next reason why a Capricorn may need our solitude is definitely to recharge and regroup. If we feel that urge where we just feel like all of our energy is drained, we have nothing more to give to anyone at the moment or to any situation, we are going to step back, recharge, and regroup. We are going to take that time to ourselves no matter what. And sometimes it is necessary. It's a necessary aspect of life that people need to understand that they need. And that is being able to sit alone with yourselves, doing nothing and giving nothing to anyone, just giving and pouring into yourself and just having the ability to turn off your mind is extremely important. And this is one thing that a Capricorn is always going to do. When a Capricorn needs to turn off our mind, that is going to happen. We are constantly always thinking and replaying situations in our minds and just overthinking majority of the time, that we need that time of the day, even if it's just a little space that we create for ourselves throughout the day. We need those little moments where we're able to be by ourselves, sit with ourselves, and just think about and reflect on what is going on in the present moment, and just finding ways to solve our problems with solutions, or just putting things back into a positive perspective in our lives. When we need that time to ourselves, we are definitely going to take it to recharge and regroup. And the last reason why a Capricorn may need our solitude is to simply just stay away from conflict or to de-escalate a situation. In order to avoid conflict, sometimes you must isolate yourself. Capricorns don't like to worry or bother with drama. So if we feel like a situation or a person is bringing drama or chaos into our lives, we will retreat with the quickness. We as Capricorns, we do not like confrontation. We don't like arguing. We don't like just being pent up with anger or just doing irrational things when we're upset. And so we just would rather step back, isolate ourselves, have our solitude, get our mind together, get things back into perspective, and then confront the situation. And a lot of people are very reactionary when it comes to conflicts and disagreements. But when it comes to Capricorns, when we can use our wisdom and our conflict resolution skills, that is what we're going to do. Capricorns are always going to try to rationalize everything. And so we just don't like having confrontation in our lives, or walking on eggshells around other people, or being negatively disturbed by anything. So just giving ourselves the space to reflect, to calm down, is what is needed sometimes. Sometimes you just need that time to yourself to reflect and just bring yourself back down to earth before you do something that you might regret. So ultimately, just disappearing and taking that time can be what's best for everyone in the end. And so that is what a Capricorn would do. And sometimes we just need that solitude to just regroup and just put things back into perspective and just bring the situation back to an even level and not so chaotic. So those were the reasons why I feel like sometimes Capricorns will need our space or will need our solitude. They're very simple things, and there are so many more reasons, and I know this. So as always, down below, as a Capricorn, what are some reasons why you may need your space and your solitude? And any other zodiac sign watching this video, what are some reasons why you need your solitude and your space and your time alone? I really want to hear what you guys have to say about this topic down below. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and you'll be sure to hear from me soon. All right, bye-bye.